Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Heather. If you're new here, smash that subscribe button. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for your support. I may get emotional in this video, so I will put a trigger warning up. But I'm going to tell you why I quit DoorDash. I have debated and debated on making this video, but I'm just going to make it. I want my story heard. DoorDash needs better policies and better safety features for their drivers. And I'm struggling real bad right now with my mental health, so just bear with me with this video. Because there's going to be another part to this, but I'll post it later because I haven't even filmed it yet. So maybe 3 weeks to a month ago, I was door dashing, nothing out of the ordinary. Got an order, had to deliver to this lady's job. So mind you, she was at work. So I take the order on my way to the restaurant, and she messaged me talking about, make sure my food's fresh. Last time it had sat out for a while. She's like, well, better yet, just tell them to remake it when you get there. So it wasn't even ready when I got there. So I waited on the order. She was blowing up my phone the whole time, wanting to know what I was doing, where I was at, why was it taking so long. Mind you, it shows them where we're at. It tells them when we arrived there. So she knew I was at the restaurant. Then she wanted all this extra stuff. You don't get extra stuff in restaurants. I'm not paying for her to have extra stuff because I can't afford to pay for all these people's sauces and extra stuff that they want. If they wanted it, they should have ordered it, so they would have had to have paid for it. So I picked up her order. On my way there, she's blowing up my phone constantly. I'm driving. I don't text when I drive, and I don't answer the DoorDash calls when I'm driving because she started calling my phone. Back to back to back to back. I don't answer DoorDash calls. I'll explain that in the other video because it goes along with why I don't answer DoorDash calls anymore. So I get to her job, and it is a big, well-known place around my area. It's a big name brand company. So I get there. I follow her directions because she already had them in the notes in the DoorDash app. Well, she messaged them to me as well. She told me to go past the first entrance where the guard tower was, go into the second entrance, and that was employee parking. So that's what I done. I get there. I call her because she told me to call her when I got there. So I called her. She didn't answer. So I messaged her, told her where I was at, told her I was there, and to make sure I was in the right parking lot. Waited. I waited about 10 minutes. Then she messaged back talking about, where are you at? Mind you, she can see I'm there at her job because it shows her exactly where I'm at. And she's raising Cain, and she's like, I don't see you. Where are you at? So I told her to call me. So then she calls me, and she's like, I don't see you. I said, well, I went past the first exit, and I went into the second. Tried to explain to her where I was at. She's like, you're at the wrong place. She said, go back out, turn right, and go to the next entrance. So I pulled out, went to the next entrance. It was a gate, like a wooden gate, that led down to the pond that was back behind this plant. So I texted her and told her that's not where I'm supposed to be because that's just a gate with the driver. She's like, no, it's not, no, it's not. And started cussing me. I don't like being cussed at because I wasn't rude to her. I wasn't cussing her. I'm just trying to figure out where the hell I'm going so I can give this lady her food and I can get back to making money. Because I wasn't making much money on this order. So she's steadily talking to me on the phone, cussing, raising Cain. So I'm trying to explain to her where she told me to turn right. That's not where I'm supposed to go, because that leads down the road. They don't even go to the plant. So she's like, I don't know where you're at. Are you even here? Blah, blah, blah. Yes, lady. I'm in your vicinity because you told me to turn out and told me to come this next driveway. That is a gate. So I proceeded to go back to the parking lot where I was at until I could figure out where I was going. And she's just steadily cussing me, talking about I'm stealing her food, that there's a truck coming towards her. She's like, are you in a truck? And I told her, no, I'm in an SUV. And she's like, I see you, I see you. I said, you don't see me because I'm not driving. I'm sitting here in the parking lot. And she was like, oh my God, what the fuck? She was like, why did you just fly past me? I said, for one, I didn't pass you because I'm sitting in the parking lot where you told me to go. Two, I'm not in no blue truck. So after this, and this, she was like, I just want my damn food, blah, blah, blah. And I said, I'm just trying to figure out where to go so I can give you your food. And I told her, I said, I'm just going to go to the guard tower and I'm going to talk to you. And she's like, no, that's not where you're supposed to be. I said, I'm not supposed to be over there with the guard tower. She's like, no, you're supposed to be in the employee parking. That's where I was at. I was already frustrated, and this lady is talking to me like I'm trash. So I hung up on her. I really hung up on her. Pulled out, went to the guard station, and asked him where I was supposed to go, and this lady was cussing me and stuff, so I need to know where I can go so I can get this lady her food and I can get out of here. So he let me in, told me where to go. Mind you, there's a woman like walking back. So I go to slow down to ask her, if she had ordered DoorDash. And she turns around to me, what the fuck do you want? I said, I'm trying to figure out where I'm going and I'm trying to give this lady her food. And she's like, oh, you're the one trying to steal my effing food? No, I don't want your food. And plus, I don't even eat McDonald's. So no, I do not want your food. I'm not stealing your food. I don't want your food. I'm not a thief. I work hard for what I have. And she's like, I'm not even arguing with you. I'm not even arguing with you. Throwing her hands around. Then she points them in my face in my car. And I'm just like, really? I said, you don't have to be so rude to me. I'm trying to figure out where you was at. And you're cussing me, this, that, and the third. And I wasn't talking to you like that. She's like, just give me my damn food. So I was trying to get the food out. She grabs and snatches the food out of my hand. And I told her, I said, don't be snatching stuff out of my hand. That's rude. She's like, I don't give a shit. She's like, I just want my food. You're trying to steal my food. This, that, and the third. So then I'm trying to get her drink. This woman leans in my car to jerk this drink out of my hand. And turns around and looks at me and talks about, I'll effing shoot you. Called me a white cracker. And I was like, you're going to do what? I said, I'm not even doing anything to you. I'm bringing you your food. She's like, I'll effing shoot you. She's like, I'll go get my gun and I'll come back out here and I'll shoot you. So I gave her her food, told her to have a good day, and that I was going to report her. So I reported her. There's no way that anybody should talk to people like that, and especially threatening to shoot people. This woman was at her job, threatening to shoot me, thinking I'm going to steal her food. I don't eat McDonald's. I don't eat a lot of fast food. So I don't know. This lady woke up on the wrong side of the bed. She was having a bad day. I don't know. But to threaten somebody's life that has a family, has kids, brothers, sisters, nephews, nieces, Why you gonna threaten to shoot him because you're having a bad day? I'm just trying to figure out where I was going, and she threatens to shoot me on her job. I later contacted DoorDash, and I reported what happened. Supposedly they were going to ban her account, this, that, and the third. I also called her job and reported it. Because like I said, this was a big name brand around my hometown. They said they couldn't do anything about it because they didn't see it. It was on your property. She was outside in the parking lot. Told them what she was wearing, what her name was. They wouldn't do nothing about it. Ended up calling corporate. Couldn't get a hold of nobody, so I emailed them. Yet to this day, haven't heard nothing else back about it. Which is ridiculous. DoorDash needs to figure out some other way to keep their employees safe. People want to knock people being DoorDashers, but there's people out here that can't drive, elderly people that can't drive, people orders food for them. You're taking it to nursing homes and stuff like that. You've got people that don't have cars or the cars are messed up. So people depend on people like me to get them their food. But this is why I quit DoorDash, because it's not worth me risking my life. I have kids. I have a family. I'm not going to deliver people's food because you want to get mad because I'm trying to figure out where to go, where to hand you your food, and you're threatening to shoot me. So my life is not worth being shot over some dumb bullshit. So I'm struggling. My family is struggling right now. I've been focused on my business. And we're just trying to make it. So my mental health is going to shit because I'm slipping back into my depression. I have a lot of bad days because I'm trying to figure out how to make money, and I'm just struggling. I'm not getting no sales for my business, and I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm at my wit's end, but I push through every day, look forward to the next day, and hoping that I get a miracle, or people start ordering, or one of my social media platforms take off. Wishful thinking, I know, but I have medical problems, so I can't go out here and hold a regular job because I have seizures and with my voice. I don't know how many of you follow me. I do have to have Botox to be able to talk. I lost it when I was pregnant with my daughter. So when having to go get these Botox injections and having to go to the doctor for voice therapy, stuff like this, I'm being let go. So I done DoorDash because I could work when I wanted to, when I couldn't talk and I was waiting to get my Botox. I didn't have to go to work. I could stay at home. So this has really hurt me and my family. If anybody wants to help, I will post my Cashapp and Venmo in the link. But anything would help, even prayers. So that's why I quit DoorDash. I see why people quit DoorDash and don't do DoorDash anymore. There's a lot of horror stories. So I'm going to make this a series, and I will tell you some of the stories that I have encountered while being a DoorDasher. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.